heavy, it'll just fuck my back.
Oh yeah.
I need to use my knees as a cushion. Yes. Okay. But I never like to stand up a lot because it never felt right.
It's more like it almost turns to a shrug.
It turns weird. You look weird.
What's your opinion on people who do barbell rows on a Smith machine?
I think you're taking, a great deal of the benefit away from it. Because a lot of what you're doing here, aside from, you're training your back, but again, we're not trying to isolate our back. People say, well, you can involve your hamstrings and your glutes. You go, yeah, well, so what's wrong with that? You want that, Nothing wrong with building some extra hamstring and glute, we could all, that's good, it's a good thing, And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a barbell row to begin with. Otherwise, I just go pick a machine, or like you said, do it on the Smith. Why bother? It's like doing squats.
I feel like it's not perfectly linear when you're actually on the free weight part. Like it's not just going straight up.
No.
Like on a glide system, you're kind of pulling like this. It's kind of, if you look at the actual range of motion, it's kind of arching to the movement.
And that's why a lot of times, people, there's a conception that machines are safer than free weights. And I don't know that I agree, because a lot of times they force you through a certain range of motion, which it might be natural to you and it might not be. So depending, a lot of times people, man, this machine is great for me. It's probably because it happens to flow in a pattern that's natural for you. But that's the great thing about free weights is you can pick that path.
Going back to squats, for someone that say is just starting out, so they're just starting out, do you think it would
Always.
be good for them to start at boxing?
No. All you do is make bad habits. The best thing you would do for starting out, if I were working with someone and they've never gone in the gym before, I would probably teach them bench, squat, and deadlift first, and I would have them master those movements before they did anything else. Because if you can say take several months and master those, first of all, aside from squatting and deadlifting, helping to build your foundation, your core, your posterior chain, which is going to be beneficial when you come over to, if all you've been doing is squatting, deadlifting, and benching, come over in barbell row, you're going to plow through it, because all this back here and here is going to be built, it's going to be strong. People come over and they don't like the barbell row because there's nothing in here, because they have no integrity, because they train weak. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, I would train them exclusively with free weights before I ever let them have a machine. This is as a testament to it. I'm looking, little by little to build up equipment, because I like to have my own space, just a gym for myself. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to put in there? And honestly, to force myself to use more free, the idea would be just to have barbell and dumbbell stuff. Yeah, you can have benches, you can have racks, but I started out training in my basement, and I think I had better workouts in my basement than when I trained at a gym, because I had all this other shit available to me, a lot of which just, it's good to accentuate your training, but it should never really be your training. The barbell and the dumbbells, no exaggeration, if you have a rack so you could squat, if you have benches to lay on, you have dumbbells and barbells, that is all you need. You do not need anything. You can make a workout. If you're going to do a leg workout, you can make a leg workout out of squats. You can do sissy squats. You don't even need an apparatus. You can do it holding on to something. You can do, for hamstrings, you can do deadlifts. You could even do leg curls with a dumbbell between your feet. That's old school, but I bet you would find in the end that it was probably more beneficial. It was probably, if you spent years training that way and then you use the machine, you'd probably think it was shit. The benefits that free weights offer are just, compared to machines, is just great. I mean, if we're talking about arm training, yeah, I'll use ropes or cables or things, but it's only after I do, barbell dumbbell work. It'll never be the meat and potatoes of the training. So, to answer your question, no, I think I would start them with squats. I would just start them with light squats. You know, people who train on machines, a lot of times they build imbalances because the machine is stabilizing certain muscle groups, and those little muscles don't ever have a reason to get developed. So when they go and they do try to squat, they get hurt. Because all those little tiny fibers aren't built because they never had a balance. You know. So yeah, get comfortable with free weights. You know, fuck everybody else in the gym. Don't worry. You know, if you have to cut down the weight, you know, or if you look stupid, like that was one of the best things about training in a basement. Was I never cared if I looked stupid because it was just me. So I would do things that, you know, maybe I wouldn't have done if I was in the gym. You know, I'd take my shirt off, I can train, like, you know, like look at the muscle contracting, you know, things that maybe you can't do in the gym. But if I had to get creative, I never worried if I was going to look stupid because it's just me. But take time really to master the compound movements because they're really going to pay the biggest dividend. If you look at the best built physiques, men, you know, male or female, traditionally, you know, historically, they've used free weights in their whether it's Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates. Okay, I'll give you an example. If you were to compare Ronnie Coleman and Flex Wheeler, when they were going head to head, when Ronnie won his first Olympia, Flex Wheeler is one of the, probably the most genetically gifted bodybuilders of all time. And from an aesthetic point of view, you probably couldn't draw like a better physique. I mean, he was just very close to perfection. How did Ronnie Coleman beat him? Well, because when they stood next to each other on stage, you know, especially when they turned to the rear, and they opened up or they hit a rear double bicep or a rear lat spread, and Ronnie had this crazy shit going on in his hamstrings, and his glutes were hard, and they were developed, and his lower back. All that said was, I worked so much fucking harder than you. You could see it in his body. Not only the development, but the hardness of it. It had a certain look. You can see a certain quality in people who work hard. Some people look good genetically, but someone who trains hard usually is evident in their physique. And I think using free weights and using them with proper intensity, you'll reach your goals a lot faster. Whether your goals are muscle building or fat burning, you will get there much quickly because think about it. If we were given the option of doing shoulder presses on a machine, you know, doing some type of machine shoulder press, or we said, well, we're going to come over here and we're going to pick up dumbbells, or we're going to pick up a barbell and we're going to do standing presses. If you're sitting in that machine, you've pretty much isolated it to your shoulders. You know, you got triceps involved. Do it standing, well, geez, I mean, now you've got your legs involved, you've got your glutes involved, you've got your whole back supporting it. I mean, think about the number of calories that you're now burning that you missed out on because you decided to just sit down and do it. Whether, like I said, whether it's muscle building or your goal is to, you know, get in shape, free weights offer a distinct advantage because they incorporate so many more muscles. So that's more muscle growth and that's more fat burning.